If you are interested in a Cybertruck or want to learn more about the Cybertruck or just want to know, is a Cybertruck for me? Oh, this video is for you. We're going to discuss some things. We have to start it out with an apology, though. I'm looking at my YouTube channel and I'm seeing some videos that I made over the last year, jumping on the bandwagon of making fun of the Cybertruck. I had an order, I decided not to fill it. I called it a toaster oven. I have a video with 18,000 views in Wyoming where I helped the cops catch a guy that was running from them, and I had to title the video, Cybertruck Gets in the Way of Criminal Pursuit. I mean, everything had to be attacking the Cybertruck, and it takes a big man to admit when he's wrong, and I guess I'm enormous right now because I'm doing a complete 180 after driving. We're in it right now. I mean, after driving this vehicle, the great people at Tesla at South Burlington just handed this over to me while Poo Poo Brown, the 2012 antique Model S, also a fabulous vehicle in a different way, is getting serviced right now. We saw a donkey. Actually, we saw a donkey at a supercharger in Nevada. There's been incredible journeys occurring over the last year here. You should listen to me as I give you advice about Teslas and about the Cybertruck and about traveling in Teslas. Why? Why should you listen to me? Oh, because I'm the most driven supercharger this year, in most likely in the world. Most likely, I probably am. We're talking about 150,000 miles driven in the last like 14, 15 months in two Teslas. I am number 10 on the list right now in terms of lifetime supercharger visits, unique visits. I've met some of the people on this list. They're great people. You're going to have nothing but excellent times if you go to Supercharging Life and get involved in touring the country and touring the world, as it is a global company and there are chargers everywhere. But I have 2006 check-ins since May, and you'll see that everybody else on here has been doing this for a decade or more. And I have done it all the last few months, just nonstop rolling around in an antique Model S. And I thought that that antique 2012 Poo Poo Brown Model S is the coolest thing ever. And I kept talking to everybody saying, yeah, you want the old school cars. They're unbelievable. They got a sunroof. They have unlimited supercharging. They're just the way they're so well built, thinking that even though the newer cars have newer technology, you just want one of these oldies and the goodies. Well, as we've been paying an arm and a leg for repairs for Poo Poo, and I got blessed with this Cybertruck, and I have to say that it is the most. I mean, what happened today, for example, I was with my son, and he's like, "Oh, it's got full self driving here. Did you try it?" I'm like, No, I'm scared. I'm too scared. Like, I don't want to mess with that." But we asked Grok, and we figured out how to do it finally. Just got to press the little roll bar up while you're driving. And it started. And I almost wanted to cry with joy to think of the just the groups of the smartest engineers in the world figuring out how we drive, how to operate a vehicle, how to use the cameras, how to make all this work, and then to see it work in front of you. The car teaches you, the truck teaches you how to drive. And I'm so astonished at what you can do here. So we'll back up a second. Why has the Cybertruck not been flying out of the dealerships? Through my travels this year, I've hit many service centers because there are chargers at many service centers and dealerships. And I have seen the stacks of Cybertrucks. I've even done videos about it sitting on the lot going unsold. And I made fun of them. And I'm ashamed because what happens is when something this pioneering comes along, when it's accented in triangles and hard lines and huge mirrors and 5-foot windshield wipers. It's so profoundly different that it is only human nature to look at things that we're accustomed to and see something new and just be a bit turned off or a bit concerned or unwilling to invest essentially more than a lot of people thought because the price was originally going to be lower and ended up being higher. Many of these reasons have contributed to the fact that the sales have been lagging. And I mean, Tesla can't argue with the numbers. They've had to do something and react. And so the truck ends up just not selling like it should. And people were, off put by the design as it became kind of a symbol for something that wasn't positive. That will change over time. It's going to change for multiple reasons. First of all, I have not had any problems anywhere with this truck. I am at a laundromat right now. I'm doing laundry, and yeah, I'm the only Cybertruck in the laundromat parking lot. But I'm doing laundry right now, and no, I don't have any problems. I don't have any ugly looks. Nobody even really cares. Enough people have seen the Cybertruck at this point that you're not going to get those reactions that you got at the beginning. That is a good thing because I think that people will feel as though they're becoming less of an I don't want to say eyesore, but less of a. Uh, it's not going to. You're not going to be making a statement as much driving them because people have seen them before, and that novelty is starting to wear off. That's good because not everybody wants to be a lightning rod when they're out on the road. Of course, most people don't. Um, so that's going away, and that's good because people that were considering staying away from the Cybertruck in the past will start to realize that it's not that big of a deal anymore. Now, as you get into the vehicle and you start to learn the things that it can do, especially the self-driving, unbelievable. Even though that's in other Teslas, but it's also very good in the Cybertruck. As you start to experience those things, you realize that, oh, this car is basically the safest car on the planet. Like, do you have somebody in your family that you want to keep safe? You stick them in one of these things and have them operating in the is full self-driving mode, nothing's gonna happen. Like, I mean, you can hit somebody else, they're gonna get the worst of it in this truck. Um, extremely safe. Like, if you want security and you want safety, you want to be in this vehicle. Um, it will teach your kids how to drive. I couldn't help but sit and try to analyze what it was doing as it was performing actions and changing lanes and deciding whether or not it was okay to go and where it angles itself on roads when cars are coming this way or how close it's going to get to cars parked on the side of the road or the curb. When somebody cuts in front of you, how does it react? All of these things, it is operating. I mean, it's operating flawlessly in my opinion. It will have you take over a few times when some things don't happen or when sun glare comes in your eyes. In the cameras, it has the same impact that it does in your eyes. This is not LiDAR. These are cameras that are doing this. So it will have you take over sometimes, but most of the time it's going to be fine. And it took about, I don't know, 30 seconds of autonomous driving there or full self-driving, whatever you want to call it. The truck taking over. It took about 30 seconds of that for me to just sit back and go, "Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the future. Oh. Oh, do we not want teenagers like going crazy and paying ridiculous insurance rates for teenagers going nuts because they're nuts. They're teenagers. Oh, well, just stick them in your Cybertruck, limit the speed, and keep your cameras on, tell it to be in autonomous mode whenever it can be. Uh, you can monitor your kids and keep them safe. I mean, think about what's going to happen with robo taxis with this technology, of course, people are going to be jumping in robo taxis. Why wouldn't you? It's going to be the safest way to travel. You're not going to have to tip a cabbie. And yeah, it's going to be the safest way. It's obvious that this is coming. So this truck sits here and sits on the lot and goes unpurchased because stupid people like me have to call it a toaster oven and don't actually get inside and see what this thing is capable of. I apologize. And my apology will result in me buying one of these. I do not have the resources at the moment right now to purchase one, but my focus, along with going to every supercharger in the United States in Poo Poo Brown, my focus along the way is making money and buying a Cybertruck. Because not only do I owe it to Tesla, but I want one. It is incredible. It's incredible. And I, we all need to take a step. We all need to learn something here, right? If we're going to form opinions without really knowing and try to knock people down and be haters because something looks like a toaster oven, looks like a refrigerator. It's a Frigidaire on wheels. Okay, happens. It's also really, really tough, right? It's great. Um, if we're gonna knock it, we we have to change our minds when you actually experience it. And I'm certain that the majority of people who actually experience this vehicle to its fullest potential will do exactly what I did and change their mind. So I highly recommend the Cybertruck. I'm going to put all of my effort and resources into purchasing one as soon as I can because the impact has been so profound that I can't say no. So take it from somebody who drives way too much in a Tesla. I, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't really want to drive Poo Poo Brown as much as I've been driving her because I'm gonna hit animals because I don't have all these lane assists and blind spots and all this technology helping me be a better driver and safer driver. Now I will continue to drive Pooper Brown because Pooper Brown's my car, and we do need to get that car to every charger on the same factory battery, and we've got to get Pooper to 1,000,000 miles. There's things I want to do to prove that this company is what they should be and what everyone who knows thinks they are, which is transformational for humanity. And when I see this truck and the potential that has been already realized in what it does, it makes me want to post these videos and just scream it to the world. So take it from someone who, while I am a Tesla lover, I was a Cybertruck hater. And I apologize because I was dead wrong, dead wrong. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and you will see me driving a Cybertruck that I own. I'll drive all around the country to find the least expensive one because I like lemons. I like things that are a little messy. I like things that have been in accidents. I like pulling them out of the trash can and just driving them around. I'll roll around the country and I will find the least expensive Cybertruck or somebody that wants to give me one for a deal. And we're going to make this happen. And next year, as we go, I mean, how am I going to drive to Alaska in Poo Poo Brown? Poo Poo Brown, Poo Poo Brown. I mean, I couldn't even make it through Tennessee without driving on my rim and getting flats. You think I'm going to make it through none of it? Mm-mm. But will the Cybertruck make it through none of it? We're going to find out. That's what we're going to do. So, like I said, I apologize, Tesla. Um, I, I, you can tell it's coming from the heart. The truck is transformational. It's ahead of its time, and I think the rest of us in society need to catch up and call it what it is, which is a fabulous piece of technological advancement and machinery that will help teach us how to drive as well and keep us safe. So I will get one and you'll see me driving it just like I'm driving this loaner right now. It's amazing. And let's go out and let's buy these and clean these off the lots because they deserve to be driven and purchased. So that's my advice to you. It's worth it.